Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be doing a little unboxing of a facial device that I've received from a company called COMPER. I think it's pronounced COMPER. And it's the COMPER Smarkin. So it's this one here. Now, I've recently had a birthday and I am now in my 40s, and I think it's quite important for me to kind of take care of my skin, really. I want to stay looking youthful as long as possible, and without really getting any surgery or Botox or anything, I've managed to avoid it up to now, and I'd like to go a bit longer if I can, really. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with growing old gracefully, there really isn't. But, you know, if I can get a little bit of help, then why not? So this device is actually quite weighty. You get in the box, you get the device itself, which I'm assuming has got things within the box as well. We'll look a bit deeper into that in a moment. You also get one of the kind of face serums, and you get a multi-plug as well. So this is for any country. I don't know what the word is, but yeah. So right, we'll look into the box first. So this, as I say, is a COMPER Smarkin. Now what this is, it's a 4-in-1 tool. It has EMS, RF, LED and mass. Now again, I'm going to go into those a bit deeper in a moment as well. And what this does is it offers multi-functions for your skin. On your face, obviously, but it also works alongside a device on your phone, a bit like, you know, the Freo devices and that. I've got some of those, and obviously you can control them on your phone, kind of like that. Right, so this is the box. Obviously I've just taken the sleeve bit off the front. It's actually a really nice quality box. It reminds me a bit of an iPhone, like the packaging. So we open it up, and then we've got our device right at the top here. So it's quite lightweight. The actual device itself is quite nice and lightweight, and it's got this material that I absolutely love. I'm really funny with like feels and textures, but this is one of those textures I absolutely love. It almost feels a little bit velvety, and they come in a variety of colours. I obviously chose this kind of baby pink colour, which I can't remember what the actual colour itself was called. Oh, rose confetti, that was it. But you can get space grey, Bordeaux, which is a red, fuchsia, which is a brighter pink, and the blue Aztec, which is kind of like a baby blue. I was torn between that one and the one I chose, but yeah. So this is the device itself. So it's kind of like a shower head, but yeah, but I can see that it's got this kind of like ergonomic design, which is going to be great because obviously you can pull with it, you can push with it, and you can also use it this way. So yeah, it'll be nice and easy to use. I can tell that straight away. Right, so inside the box as well, that was the weighty part, the plug. So we have our charging plug here, which is obviously a 2-pin plug. But as I said, we also have our multi-plug. Again, I don't know what these are called, but an adapter. It's an adapter for any country. And then there's also this little, I think there's a booklet in here maybe. Yeah, inside we've got our instruction booklet there, which assuming it's, yeah, it's got all different languages in there. I was going to say it's obviously Asian writing on the front, but yeah, there we go. It's kind of like all different languages in there, which is quite good. So yeah, can be used worldwide. Brilliant. And then we also get in the package a bottle of HA Essence, which I believe if this has got the EMS in it, this will probably be like the barrier sort of gel cream. Right, it says HA Essence improves skin texture and brightness with intense moisture and balance, hydrating facial moisturiser with pure hyaluronic and serum formula, anti-aging skincare properties, fill in and diminish the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Intended to use on dry skin, fine lines, wrinkles, enlarged pores, oily skin, sunspots, age spots, and uneven skin tone. Right, okay, so the ingredients it contains are water, glycerin, sodium hyaluronate, I think it is, amino acids, aloe extract, witch hazel extract, carbomer, and I think it's phenoxanthyl or phenoxyethanol. Oh, you can't see that, it's too small, but yeah, I think that's what it is. So yeah, just check obviously that you've not got no allergies to any of those or anything, but by the sound of it, from what I've read, they seem like pretty sort of standard ingredients. Right, so just reading it seems like it's kind of like a moisturizer that soaks in, so maybe it isn't like a gel that works with the device. Right, okay, I'm sure it'll all become clearer when I read the instructions properly. But right, so the device itself retails for around the $500 mark. I've seen it in the UK as well for around £500. So it is on the higher price range. However, if it works, obviously, which we're going to look into as well, when you compare it to the cost of going to get Botox every 3 months, or obviously surgery or anything like that, it does work out a lot cheaper in the long run. You know, with a device like this, once you have it, that's it. So yeah, I suppose there's pros and cons, isn't there? With regards to the EMS, which is electrical muscle stimulation, it's kind of like a bit of a gym for your face. If you can imagine all the little muscles in your face doing like little ab crunches, that's essentially what this device will do. That's the EMS part of it. So if you're going to do that on a regular basis, and you imagine if you go to the gym all the time, it's going to have the same effect. So it is going to tone your muscles, which essentially, as your muscles are going to tone, your skin is going to obviously firm around them as well. So that's how that part works. I know that because I'm actually trained in that. But yeah, so I know I've seen results and I know that works. It's kind of like, do you remember years ago, everyone was getting the slender tone belts? It works in the same way as that. Obviously not quite as strong as it does on the rest of your body. It is a lower frequency, but it still works in the same way. So what I think I'm going to do with this is kind of do a series of 3 videos. So obviously I'm going to do the unboxing and just have a little chat about the device itself today. And then I think what I'll do is next week or the week after, I will do my first use. So I'll show you me using it and how to use it, how to obviously the app and everything, how to connect it. And then what I'll do, because it says that you can see results after 28 days, I'll do an updated video and I'll show you how my skin is looking, do a before and after of how it looks after 28 days as well. Because, you know, the proof's in the pudding, isn't it? So I think that'll be the best way to do it. Okay, so on the website, it says, yeah, you can see improvement after 28 days. 90% saw lifting and tightening. 86.67% saw the skin look more brighter. 90% said the facial fine lines are reduced, and 90% again said the skin is more delicate and smoother. Okay, it's got a star on it, self-questionnaires, analysis of testing product. Fair enough. See, the 4-in-1 we'll go into now. So as I say, we've gone through the EMS part of it, so I won't go on to that again. LED, right, so with LED, it's a light emitting device is what it means. Okay, so with that, you've probably seen you can get the masks that look crazy, but they're actually really, really good. You can get the little handheld devices similar to what this will be. I've got the Freya UFO, which has that. Really, really good. I've noticed a huge difference since using that. Now, you normally get 4 types of LED, so 4 colours. What they do is it's a lot of people used to, years ago, obviously there was the ultraviolet part, and obviously people going on sunbeds and getting it, their skin was getting really good. Obviously it was clearing up acne and everything. But the thing with that, obviously, is ultraviolet causes aging, as we all know. LED is skin safe. Yeah, it's a low level light compared to ultraviolet in different wavelengths. So, you know, it's completely different and at kind of like opposite ends of the scale, shall we say. So you normally get your amber, your blue, your green and your red. And the 4 colours actually target different skin concerns. So your blue light is actually really good for acne. What it does is blue light has been proven, actually, clinically proven, to kill the bacteria that causes acne. So that's why a lot of people will use blue light if they suffer with that. Well worth giving it a try. So that's what the blue light is for. Now, the red is what most people will use because that's the anti-aging part. So what the red light does is it actually stimulates collagen in your skin, which, as we all know, is what gives our skin elasticity. And yeah, as you get older, you start to lose that. So yeah, that's what we're kind of targeting. Well, what I'm certainly targeting is the anti-aging part, so the red light. It's not only known for helping with anti-aging though, it's known for all sorts. It can actually help with like scarring, like wound healing, psoriasis, even hair loss. So yeah, it's a really good all-rounder actually, which is probably why it's the most popular one of the four. Okay, so then we'll move on to the RF part of it. So RF is radio frequency, and what this does is it actually causes the skin to tighten. So it kind of works deep down into the skin layers, right down into what is called the dermis. And what RF does is it actually sends energy waves to those to actually stimulate the collagen to come to the surface and therefore tighten the skin. Again, this is actually something that I have performed on clients in the past, and I have actually seen physical results from it. So I'm really excited to obviously see if we get the same effect from this device. And then we have the mass part, or the MASS, however you want to say it. But this is kind of like essentially the massage. So it kind of sends pulsations through your skin, kind of like you would if you were having a facial, when you have the facial massage, which obviously helps with things like lymphatic drainage if you're using it correctly, of course. And it sends like pulsations through to your skin cells, which kind of helps them to absorb the products more as well. So yeah, it'll help the products to get like deep down into the bottom sort of layers of the skin to help with their product absorption. So yeah, there we go. I know it was a bit of a rambly video, but I hope it really helped you to understand what the device is, how it works, you know, what it targets skin wise and everything. I'm actually really excited to start using it. As I say, what I'll do, because obviously this would have been an extremely long video and I didn't want that. So that's why I'm going to break it down into 3 parts. Obviously the unboxing today, just having a little chat about the device itself. The next video, as I say, will be, I think I've got it scheduled for next week. Well, scheduled to film for next week. So that'll obviously be me using it for the first time, how to use it, how to connect it to the app, etc. And then, as I say, 28 days from there, which, you know, is what they claim, you see results in 28 days. I'll come back and we'll do a little update and we'll do a before, after, see how my skin's looking, and yeah, if I've benefited from it at all and if it's worth your money. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me, wrapped up nice and neat, baby.